much for joining me today here on Lumiere. My name is Claire and today's pick a card reading is Their True Feelings. So we're going to be taking a look at how it is that they feel about you, what's going on with your person, what it is that they're thinking, any future energies, just the energy surrounding your connection today. Please know, if you haven't been to the channel before, that my readings contain both light and shade. Not to cast shade, just to look at the kind of shadow aspects of your connection as well, to give you greater insight and ultimately to empower you. Okay, I've got 3 groups for you to choose from today. Let's take a look at them. Group 1 is the Pyrite Cluster. Group 2 is the Amethyst Double Terminated Point. And group 3 is the Raw Aquamarine. You are welcome to take as much time as you need. Pause this video if you need more time to make your selection, but listen to your intuition. Let your intuition guide you as to which group is for you, because in that way you will find the group that resonates with you the most in your situation. All right, just a big shout out to my Loomies. Thank you so very much for supporting this channel. I love you all so very much. Okay, when you are ready, your timestamps are in the description box below this video, and I will see you in a moment. Hey everybody, welcome to your reading. To everyone who picked group number 1, I'm so happy you are here. This is for everyone who picked the beautiful Pyrite Cluster crystal, such a special crystal in my collection. All right, let's take a look how your person really feels about you. I'm going to draw a couple of oracle cards for the general energies surrounding you and your person to begin with. And then I will do some tarot, and then we'll probably do some more oracles. So yeah, it's super fun. I hope you can see me because it is so dark, but the sun has just come out. As I said, that's very beautiful. Okay, we have the card Release. So this beautiful autumnal image, or the fall, if you are in America. But I absolutely love this. This is definitely a time of release, of shedding. So it feels to me very strongly, this message from Spirit is really saying, look, there is a time to let go of what is no longer serving you in this connection. Doesn't mean that you're letting go of the connection, but what I'm sensing from Spirit is you're letting go of some old limiting beliefs or something that you're holding on to, which is holding you back from progressing with this connection. Maybe there's also this energy of just like letting go a little bit. Because sometimes when we try and control everything, when we try and control the outcome, that's natural. We do that because we're human and because, you know, we don't want to be abandoned or for things to work out badly. So when we get triggered in that way, we can hold on very, very tightly. Spirit is really saying, just release your grip a little bit on this and just let it flow for you. There is this kind of natural ebb and flow in your connection. So it's just like, can you just, you know, take a deep breath. This one really wanted to come out, and just relax into it a little bit without those fears which may be holding you back. We have the beautiful card Reflection. You see each other in each other's eyes, right? Maybe they feel very familiar to you, but there's something about this person who you're asking about today. You are a mirror of one another. It's very beautiful. So perhaps you mirror each other's triggers, perhaps you mirror each other's beautiful qualities, you're mirroring each other's expansion, right? But you see each other at the soul level. It's like you recognize each other on the spiritual level. And those kind of connections, maybe it's a soulmate or a twin flame connection, can feel very intense. But this is what I'm really picking up on, that you're connected heart to heart. And when you look at each other, you see each other. Maybe you're reflecting each other's triggers and behavior as well in this connection. But you are two of a kind, like two sides of the same coin, I want to say. Like this. So there's a lot to learn from one another in a connection like this. But you are really kind of mirror images of one another, just a very, very energetically, like maybe in real life or in the 3D, you're like completely different and you're into different things, you've got different interests, you show up in a different way. Maybe one of you is an introvert, one of you is an extrovert, but energetically speaking, there is something here which is a complete match, which is a deep resonance between you both, and you reflect one another in that way. It's super interesting. Spirit is saying get one of these. I was going to draw one of the Lovers Oracle, but I'm being asked to draw one of these. We have the card Blessings coming out, this beautiful image here, very angelic. So receiving a lot of blessings in this connection, a lot of good energy coming into this. I'm feeling that it's very nourishing, that there's a lot of kind of healing energy coming in here. If this connection needs healing, then just know that this is a connection which is really blessed by spirit as well. What I'm hearing from spirit is it's a spiritual union. So yeah, I absolutely love that. Gentle energy here as well. It's very similar to the energies of the star in the tarot is what I'm picking up on. Let's get some tarot for you. So we have the Six of Swords as the overall theme. This is really chiming in with that energy of release. Okay, so I think this is really powerful. Let's take a look at your other cards though and get a bigger picture here. But it's just like there is this energy of change is what I want to say, right? I feel like the only thing that you're leaving behind is the kind of things that are no longer serving you, that energetic space. It feels very much like you've been in an energetic space where maybe things have been a little bit fraught, I want to say, or there's been some resistance or some challenge between you both. Like the energy's been like a little bit off, not quite on the same page. Spirit is really saying, let go of that, let it flow, and you're going to move like gracefully into new energy, right? Because this is moving towards something better. This is what I'm saying, moving towards better energies, better feeling energies, and a better, deeper connection, right? This is interesting. I wonder what's going on with you guys. We've got Five of Wands, the Fool, and the Three of Swords. So these are your past energies that I'm picking up on. So this Five of Wands does indicate, you know, that resistance that we were talking about. So it seems like you guys in group number one, this connection that you're asking about today, maybe you've been through a little bit of a bad time with your person, or a kind of time where you've not been on the same page, you've not really understood one another, okay? Or there's been that resistance. I'm hearing that there's been some push-pull or some sort of power dynamics or control, something like this. It's just like no one's the winner in this situation, kind of like this is what I was saying as well about you kind of mirroring one another, that there are triggers here. If you've been triggered, your mirrors are the same, that you reflect those triggers together. And if you're feeling hurt, then your person is also feeling hurt as well. Virgo's energy showing up here in your reading, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, and then the Three of Swords. So I just feel like there's been a lot of pain here. May have been the case that there were some challenges and you were just like, no, let's keep going, let's give this another go, let's keep trying, or let's have a fresh start with this. But it's just like you haven't quite found that place where you've got into alignment with one another. But what I'm hearing is that there is definitely pain on both sides in this connection. This is a very specific message. If this isn't your message, please know that Spirit does want to connect with you today. So perhaps you're called to one of the other groups or one of the other readings on my channel, all right? It's interesting with this Fool energy. It's just like there's something that you didn't know about them or about yourself, right? So you kind of leapt into the unknown a little bit. And as a result of this connection, you have learned a lesson. You have learned something about yourself or about your person or about how you connect or about how to communicate that you didn't know before. So there is this energy of just like, of regret, of just like, or in hindsight, I would have said this. Maybe this is you, maybe this is your person. But it's just like, in hindsight, I would have done this. Or in hindsight, I would have said that. Or in hindsight, I would have done things differently. But you didn't know. So you can extend compassion to your person or compassion to yourself on your own heart for doing the best that you could at the time in the situation. You know, if things have been a little bit rocky is what I'm hearing, or kind of you're not on the same page, or you haven't quite been able to kind of get this up and running between you and your person, right? It's just like you're coming from this place of unknowing. This Fool energy is beginner's mind. This is just like, you just didn't know. You did the best that you could in the situation, but I see that both of you are hurting in this situation right now. Well, that's your past energies. There has been some but like, this is what I'm hearing. It's come from a place of innocence. So whatever is, yeah, this is this energy of not knowing, of kind of not understanding, whatever it is that's transpired between you both, where maybe this hasn't got off the ground or you're not understanding one another. It comes from this place of innocence, right? This isn't game playing. This isn't cruelty, or like it wasn't malicious, right? It came from a genuine place of unknowing. I didn't know that that was your trigger. I didn't know how to connect with you. I didn't know that this would be an issue. I didn't know that this would hurt you, right? So it comes from a place of innocence, is what I want to say really strongly. Remember, these readings can always resonate vice versa. It's like that energy of when you know better, you do better. When we know better, we do better. Oh, hang on. Wow, okay, you get Two of Swords, the Emperor, and the Two of Pentacles. So 2-2 or 2-2-2 may be a sign for you in this connection, or maybe significant to you because you've got 2 2s showing up here, which is interesting. Aries energy as well, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. It feels like this is your energy. This is how you're showing up right now, and it feels very much like you are in this place of just like, should I stay or should I go, right? Or just like you feel like you're at a stalemate with this. You're just like, this isn't moving forward, or this doesn't feel like it's moving forward. I don't know how to make this move forward, or how to kind of progress. What I'm hearing is I don't know where to go from here, right? This is the strongest message that I'm getting. I don't know where to go from here. And there's this desire within you, right, to want to know. Okay, this may be the kind of holding on energy, this desire within you to kind of want to know one way or another. And that kind of being in limbo is very challenging. Sorry, there may be a bit of background noise going on that's picking up on the audio. This desire to want to know, right, to want to have a plan, just like, what is this? Like, because he's holding this cube here. It's just like, I want to know, I want to define this, you know, what is this? Where are we going? What's happening? There feels like there's a lot of unknowns here with this full energy that's showing up, right? A lot of unknowns. Where is this, you know, how are we going to fix this? Where are we going to go from here? What are we? Are we an item? Are we a couple? Is this serious? Is this exclusive? There's all of these questions, right, that you, from your heart of hearts, would like to know. And this Two of Swords and this Two of Pentacles, it's just like, it's indicating that there is this need to define. And the fact that it isn't defined is causing you some stress in your situation, that things feel like they're not really on solid ground, and you want to create a space where things are more solid, like where you kind of know where you stand is what I want to hear. But I definitely, what I want to say, sorry, it's what I'm hearing. There's definitely this energy of like, we're at a stalemate. Maybe you've blocked this person, or you just feel like energetically things have stagnated a little bit. They don't understand you, you don't really understand where they're coming from. So there is this energy where you're just like, I want to take this to the next level. And that's causing some friction or some stress in this connection. But the Emperor is powerful energy. This is like getting real about what it is that you want, having a plan, really kind of bossing up to that. And just like making that ultimate decision. Making that ultimate decision about what it is that you want to do moving forward from here. I see. Right, we've got the Queen of Swords, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Four of Cups. So I feel like there's a lot of energy coming from your person where they're protecting their heart space. This I can tell you for sure, right? There is genuine feeling here. There is love here, but there is this like deep need for protection, to protect themselves. And that wall may be pretty thick, you know, it may be kind of like quite a solid boundary that they've put up between you and them. I sense that maybe you are in no contact with them, maybe you have blocked them, they're feeling very despondent about this connection, very disappointed in themselves is what I'm hearing, right? They're disappointed about how things have worked out, or the situation that you're in right now. I feel like there is this element of self-sabotage here as well, whereby they kind of undermine themselves a little bit and they feel disappointed in themselves for doing this, or for showing up in this way, or for continuing to show up in this way, because they're hurting you and they're hurting themselves. Doesn't mean they're a bad person, they're a good person, right? It's just a pattern that they have within them. But they see you, look at this. 10 of Pentacles is so lovely. They feel like they're excluded, right? There's this energy, maybe you have physically excluded them, maybe you've pushed them away to protect yourself, or maybe they've just blocked everyone out, right? There's this kind of loner energy of just like, no, don't get too close to me, I can't handle it. But they see the beauty of this connection. They see that this has long-term potential, right? That this has got the energy of the long term in it, that that there is the seed here for so much of what they truly want in their heart of hearts. In their heart of hearts, they want this beautiful 10 of Pentacles with you. You know, to have that long-term relationship, to be committed, to have something which they can grow. But they just like to have something that they can really invest in. And they see you as their perfect 10, right? You tick all the boxes is what I want to say, right? You tick all the boxes for what it is that they want. And this is this deep, you know, when we had this reflection, this is this deep resonance that they have with you, where they resonate with you at the soul level, right? Where they resonate with you heart to heart, soul to soul. And they're picking up on that energy, and you tick all the boxes for them. And yet there's such a strong energy of just like, and yet I can't connect to it. It's just like they know it's there and they can't quite connect to it. Or they're kind of just, they're pushing it away, they're pushing you away, which may be why they're giving like confusing messages or, mixed messages, right? In this connection. Such a strong energy of disappointment though. They may have said something that's quite harsh in order to kind of create distance between you, but they feel regret for what it is that they've done. There may be some numbing as well from your person. They may be kind of numbing themselves rather than connecting. It's like they feel like they've lost something. I don't know what's going on with you guys, but there's this energy of just like, they feel like they've lost something really special. Like they're excluded from your heart, from your life, right? And they see you in this light of beautiful specialness. Oh, I love this for you. Okay. You get the 4 of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, and the 9 of Cups showing up. This is the Fountain Tarot that I'm using today. This is my deck that I vibe with, that I love. Libra's energy showing up in this as well. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So again, with this 4 of Pentacles, we've got this energy of protecting the heart space that we were talking about. This is showing up again, a strong message from Spirit. Blocking is what I'm hearing. Maybe you've blocked them, maybe they're blocking you. This could be physical, this could be energetic, right? But again, this is an energy, this 4 of Pentacles, of really holding on really tightly. They are holding on to you, but also I just feel like they're holding on to some negativity, some of their patterns. Maybe they're holding on to kind of really replaying in their mind past experiences, kind of rehashing things in their mind about kind of what's passed between you. It's time to move into kind of fresher energies now, and I see a lot of positivity here for you for the future. Ace of Wands, it's like they want another chance at this. They're still very attracted to you, they're magnetically drawn to you, they want to be with you, they've got this motivation to kind of make this work. This is their greatest wish between you and them, right? For them, this is their greatest wish, is to kind of have this chance with you, have this opportunity to kind of be with you, to connect to you. They've got a lot of motivation here. They're really drawn to you. Nothing would make them happier than to experience you, to kind of be with you, because you bring them so much abundance, that abundance of love, of good feelings, of, I'm hearing the word tactile, like maybe you're very touchy-feely as well. So a lot of passion here. you make them very, very happy and very, very emotionally fulfilled. So I see a lot of positivity coming in here. As a result, they're holding on to you, right? To this connection. They have, what I want to say is they haven't let you go. And there is such a strong desire of just like, you know, the spark. This is like this beautiful Ace of Wands. It's just this spark. It's like a match that's been lit. They still have this spark for you. Or they do have this spark for you. This spark of not just attraction and wanting to be with you, but just wanting to experience you, of wanting to explore this. You know, we have that full energy that's about exploring it, and it would bring them a lot of emotional fulfillment and a lot of happiness, right? Really positive, I really like it. We have the card flourishing, really chiming in with that Nine of Cups energy of kind of, like I was saying, moving out of those energies of kind of challenge, of difficulty, of misunderstanding, of not being on the same page, moving into something where you can flourish. Like, you know, that kind of, I want to say summer, that sort of summer of this connection where kind of everything is in bloom, where everything is there for your delectation, for your experience, right? It's like they feel that expansive energy when they're with you. They feel more like when they're with you. Like, I don't know, they feel like more of themselves, or kind of more authentic, or they feel that energy of expansion, of growth when they're with you. We have the card opportunity. This is what I was saying with this Ace of Wands, right? And this Nine of Cups. They want this opportunity with you to kind of experience this. You know, maybe that opportunity is to talk to you, or to have a second chance, or to talk things through, or to connect with you, right? But they're looking for this, I want to say, chink in your armor, right? This little, I don't know if you've got your armor up, or there's a little bit of emotional distance between you both. Maybe they're just looking for an opportunity to kind of be in your energy, to kind of see what's going on with you. This is interesting. We have, I'm sorry I lied to you. We did have this energy of just like, yeah, there's been some difficulty, some regret. There may have been kind of direct lying. This is from the Wild Heart Oracle deck, or it could just be that they were sort of, they lied by omission, like not really giving you the full picture about where they were at, or kind of what was going on with them, or what was possible for them, or how they were feeling, right? We have, I love you regardless of how things seem. Very beautiful energy coming in here as well. So regardless, I see that with the mirroring that Four of Cups energy as well. Regardless of how they're showing up for you, they love you and they have these deep feelings for you. Oh, I love this. I love this. We have the card Deep Knowing and Treasure Island. So this is a card 43, breaks down to a 7. Those numbers may be significant to you, and a beautiful owl and a star. And the full moon represented on this card, so they may be signs for you. A turtle on this card, and this is a card number 9, so that may be significant as well. But I love this. This is what I was saying, deep inner knowing, recognizing each other on the soul level. Sorry, it's not coming into focus. What about now? Yeah, there you go. Yeah, deep inner knowing, you know each other at the soul level, and just like listening to your intuition in that quiet time, they understand, right? From the higher level, the higher self really understands, and that is really coming into, it's like they're assimilating that knowledge into the 3D, which I think is nice. But you know each other at the soul level. There is always that connection between you both, and this is what's happening with this treasure island. This is just like, they see so much abundance in you, right? And in this connection, and this like little treasure chest is all just hearts and stars, so it feels very expansive. They see you in this beautiful light, and they found a treasure as a result of your connection. Maybe that treasure is a deeper understanding, or a lesson, or something that they've learned about themselves. It's like connecting to something very real, very beautiful within them. But also of just finding this connection is a treasure. It's like that pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, right? Of finding a treasure in you and in sharing your energy between one another. So lovely. That's everything that I have for you in this reading today. It has been my honor to read your cards as always. Do give it a like. It's a beautiful way of supporting free tarot here on YouTube. If you feel called to, check out my books, Attract Soulmate Love and Feminine Frequency. I've written them from the heart. They're about feminine energy dating and communication, about kind of getting into alignment. If you are a feminine energy partner, the partner who likes to receive, the partner who likes to be pursued, then these books are definitely for you. It's all the stuff that I wish I'd known years and years ago. So sharing that knowledge with you. So check that out if it resonates, but have an amazing week and sending you love and blessings in your situation. I hope it's given you some help or insights, and I look forward to seeing you again soon here on Lumiere. You take care. Bye-bye. Hey everybody, welcome to your reading to everyone who picked group number 2. I'm so happy you're here. This is the beautiful double terminated amethyst point. This is your reading. Let's take a look at the general energy surrounding your connection, see what's going on with you, see if we can get some insights for you today to help you on your journey. We have the card Dreams coming out, an interesting card to begin your reading. So a lot of intuition here. I sense that your person is really dreaming of you, that you're appearing in their kind of dreamscape, in their dream landscape, right? It may be the case that you're a dream come true for them. Maybe you're dreaming of them. Definitely connected very psychically to one another, okay? That kind of psychic connection. I'm hearing the words like you're under their skin as well, so I don't know if that kind of means anything to you, but I really feel like you've got under their skin. That could be like in a positive way or in a negative way. Remember, these readings can always resonate vice versa, but that's what I'm hearing. So this is why you've kind of permeated their subconscious, right? Because you're really kind of affecting them. The situation is really affecting them and you're kind of under the skin. So I love that. Looking deeper is what I'm hearing. Looking deeper. Ooh, look at that. We have the card Love. Now, I can't remember which deck this is. I'm sorry, I don't know what it's called. You get the card Opportunity on the bottom of the deck as well. But I was in the shower and I was just like, I need to use this deck in these readings today. I felt really called to. I just remembered this, beautiful sunrise image, and I was just like, yes, I've got to use this in this deck in these readings, excuse me. So you get the card Love. So much love here. I knew that this was going to be like a really positive reading. There was a lot of abundance here. Roses and wild roses as well represented on this reading, and 2 kind of beautiful Doric columns, architecture, looking out over to a beautiful city, it seems, and this beautiful pathway as well on this image of like this journey that you're going on together, hand in hand, walking up like to greater heights to kind of see things clearly. It feels like a very spiritual connection, that kind of journey. There is love here that your person wants to share with you, wants to express. So powerful. You guys, you're just like knocking it out the park already. Let's see what else is going on for you. Woohoo. Okay. 5 of Wands coming out as your general theme. So maybe a little bit of friction between you both. Like, I understand it. Let's take a look at some other energies here. Feels like maybe you're at odds with this person a little bit. Not in agreement with something. I'm hearing the word vision, so you're not in agreement perhaps with the vision for this union, but there is love here. I'm hearing it's okay as well, right? You don't need to worry. That's too many. That's like 25 cards. Let's take a look, find out more about what's going on here. Okay. Not messing around. Not messing around. Right, you get the Tower, the 9 of Swords, and the 2 of Pentacles. So we've opened the reading with these beautiful positive energies. So there is positivity here, love here, a journey that you're going on. I sense that this connection, whoever's tuning in to this, whoever this message is for, is experiencing some difficulties in their connection. Maybe you've had a tower moment. Now the tower, remember, it only takes away what is no longer serving us, right? It's not there to take away your dreams. It's not there to take away your heart's desire. Okay, so you can trust in that process. So there may have been a breakdown in communication, may have caused a lot of worry and stress for somebody in this connection. These are the past energies. Maybe you, maybe your person, right? Maybe you're giving into your fears and spirit is really saying, look, you don't have to. Okay, maybe there's been a disagreement. Maybe you don't understand each other. Maybe there's even been a breakup, right? This is necessary is what I'm hearing. Whatever this is that's going on with you, it's necessary, but by resisting it, by fighting it, which is natural, I'm not judging you, but maybe you've got into that energetic space of like, it's a bit of a spiral, it's all I can think about, it's all I can feel, I'm going to be abandoned, right? All of this feels very intense. It's like this tsunami of thoughts, right? Of being up in your head and of worrying about stuff. And you're just like, you don't need to worry because you know that there is love here. You know that everything is working out for your highest good. Everything is working out in your favor. Comment that down below. Everything is working out in my favor. Despite appearances, Spirit is asking you now, can you come home to yourself? Can you get centered in yourself and not be this Two of Pentacles energy of like, what do I want to say? Of kind of letting your feedback come from what we call reality, what we call the 3D, what we call out there. Okay, that isn't the real world. The real world is what's within you and you get to decide. You are the king or the queen of your own reality. You are the god of your own reality. You get to decide. So don't use that out there as the feedback, what has happened, the past, what is happening. Anchor into yourself and let that be the way forwards, okay? Because it's causing like so much stress. I feel like this is a very stressful situation right now, okay? That you're being torn in different directions. And that you're being kind of, it's like a stormy sea. It's like, I want to say, you are a feather for each wind that blows, right? Which I think is a quote from The Winter's Tale. Get me quoting Shakespeare on a Monday morning. This one, I'm filming this on Monday, in case you're wondering. Right, so this is what I'm feeling. So it's like you're being swept about by kind of what's going on, the external circumstances, what other people are saying. And it's just like, can you get anchored into yourself? This could be resonating with your person more in their energies. It could be the general energies, but it's just like, okay, whatever this storm is that's happening out here, whatever difficulties, challenges there are, can you be anchored peacefully in yourself? And let that happen around you. Let those things unfold around you. But still know that you are anchored always in love, in universal love, in self-love, right? Can you do that? So I see some stress here. You know, I see a change that has happened. You feel like you've lost something or that something has been taken away, right? And there's this impetus, this energy within you to kind of chase, to reach out, to want to kind of go back in time or to kind of fight for it, or like a lot of inner conflict within you, right? It feels like you feel a little bit unbalanced as a result of kind of what's happening, but it's just like, can you come home to yourself? Can you regain that balance in order to get clarity, in order to move forward, right? It's all natural though, it's all human. Oh my goodness, you guys. Look at this. Okay, you get the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, and the Seven of Wands. Two aces, okay? Straight up, straight off the bat, two aces for you. It's just like there is an opportunity here for love. Stand your ground. This is what I'm saying with this Seven of Wands. Don't be influenced by what they say or what even your person is saying or what's going on. Stand your ground. Your ground is your anchor. Okay, if you believe, yes, I'm worthy of love. If you believe, yes, I know that we have a beautiful future together, then that will become your reality. Hold on to your truth is what I'm hearing. Hold on to your truth. Hold on to your vision as to what it is that you want. You are not wrong to want this. You are not mistaken in the fact that you feel that there is a beautiful loving connection here. You are not mistaken, right? So hold on to your vision is what I'm hearing. Because you are right, there is a beautiful opportunity here for love, and I see them kind of there is this beautiful energy of a fresh start for you, even though there's been difficulties and challenges. Look what is on the cards for you. A fresh start is coming in love. The opportunity for a fresh start in love, what you have been holding out for, is coming, right? If you hold on. Maybe you're in this energy of, should I hold on or should I let go? I mean, like, don't put your life on hold. Still continue to work towards your goals and dreams, to invest in yourself. But just know, when you're anchored in yourself, I just feel like you've been feeling a little bit lost or a little bit unsure. And that's okay, that's natural, we all go through that. But I see you coming out into more positive energies. A fresh start coming in here, and it's going to bring so much expansion, so much beauty. Grace is what I'm hearing, ease, right? It's just like that energy of love. Doesn't have to be difficult. You know, can you say to yourself, love is easy for me, I'm successful in love, I'm successful at relationships, I am always chosen, I am always first best. You know, that's the area of my life that is just, you know, super successful, super beautiful, super amazing. Can you believe that for yourself? Because it will come true. Let's see what's going on with your person. What energies are they? Wow, your person is in an interesting place right now. We get the Hermit, Judgment, and the Eight of Swords. Virgo's energy showing up here very strongly. Maybe a Taurus, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio as well. Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. So interesting. They've gone within, okay? Your person has really gone within. It's like they're in the cave a little bit, right? So maybe they've retreated. Maybe they've gone into themselves. Maybe I'm hearing the word stonewalling. Maybe they're stonewalling you. Maybe they're not giving you very much to go on. And this is what's causing things to be a little bit of a nightmare. If you're just like, well, if you won't talk to me, if you won't tell me what's going on, right? If you won't let me in, what am I meant to do with that? And that's like, and then you're creating scenarios in your head. It's making you feel kind of like lost at sea is what I want to say. But it's okay. They've gone within. They've gone to the inner space. Maybe they've pulled away a little bit. Maybe they've pulled their energy away. You're still connected psychically. There is still love there. You do not need to worry because they've gone to awaken, right? They've gone to awaken. They've gone to kind of face these patterns, right? They're going through this recognition where they're recognizing their limiting beliefs, Eight of Swords, where they're holding themselves back. Right? Holding themselves back from loving, holding themselves back from connecting. But they've gone within to do that searching. I think you want them to kind of be open and to kind of talk this through and to get everything out on the table, get everything out in the open. That is how you deal with things. But your person has gone within and it's an inner process for them. So it's just like, can you honor that process of them working things through within themselves? Maybe you're in a period of separation or no contact in this situation. Maybe you just feel like they've pulled their energy away. But look, they're waking up to their own limitations. When it comes to connecting to another human being, it's very powerful. They're getting the call. It's like a spiritual call that they're getting. Also a decision as well. They're in this state of, they've been in a state of confusion, but they're waking up. They're waking, you know, judgment brings clarity. That kind of judgment day is a realization. And it's like cutting through some of that clarity, seeing something that they haven't seen before. About themselves, about this connection, about love, about relationships. Seeing something where previously they were held back. Previously it was like a self-imposed limitation. Right? Soul searching is what I want to say. Okay, you get the Moon, Ace of Swords, and the Five of Cups. Another ace in this reading. I mean, if I carried on, I'll probably, you know, pull all of them. But so much fresh energy coming in here. Like Pisces energy showing up really strongly as well. Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. This is like cutting through the illusion. Cutting through the illusion. I feel like both of you are making assumptions about the other, or about relationships, or about love, or about like what the other person's thinking and feeling and what's going on. right? There's a lot of that energy here about kind of making assumptions, but the assumptions aren't the reality. The assumptions aren't what is actually happening. Cutting through the fears as well. I want to say cutting through the crap, right? The crap of those assumptions or all those fears that we have as human beings. Look at that truth coming out. I feel like there's a lot of confusion, a lot of darkness between you both, right? And you've been like trying to connect and trying to find your way through, but it's always just been darkness. So like, how can you? But this illumination is coming with this judgment. And you will be able to see the truth, the bigger picture with this Ace of Swords coming in. I feel like they really want to communicate with you. They really want to talk to you and express their truth, right? And it's the truth that perhaps they haven't seen or you haven't seen. Look at this 5 of Cups. What I'm hearing is all is not lost. Maybe you're going through like a really dark time now or like a real struggle. This is what I'm picking up on. But this is the realization. You know, we have that judgment. We have this sword cutting through this kind of cloudy kind of veil of illusion that is over everything, that those illusions of those assumptions, cutting through that and realizing that all is not lost. You know, realizing, look, yeah, we've had some experiences, yeah, we've had some difficult times, but there is love here. And then working with that, switching your focus is what I want to say, from the difficulties, from all that is lost, you know, could be you, could be your person, you know, the general energy, switching your focus from everything's wrong, this has happened, this is never going to work, to, but we have this, but we have friendship, but we have that, but we've had these beautiful experiences. Switching your focus and then letting that grow. This is that energy of the 5 of Cups, of all is not lost. And just this realization that perhaps they've turned their back on something that is really beautiful. Perhaps they've turned their back on love. This is the realization that they're having, that they've turned their back on love. Right, what do I want to get some messages. I'm listening to my head, not my heart. This is what I was saying. This is where all the confusion is. When you drop down into your heart space, you, them, whatever, right? When you drop down into the heart space, that is where the truth lies, right? That is where the truth is. And so there's a lot of issues here about kind of the logical mind and those processes and getting kind of lost in anxiety or fears or thinking things over, or overthinking, right? And then making assumptions or making up stories which aren't necessarily the truth. This is what we've seen in this reading, right? We have, you are part of my story. Oh, I'm getting chills. I'm getting chills. This is what we opened with. You know, when I said that there was a pathway leading through this, I'm not even sure that you can see that, like little stone steps leading up to the top of a hill to see the most beautiful view, and them taking your hand and you kind of leading each other or going together on this journey. You are part of my story. They know this. That you're on this journey together, that you are woven into the fabric of each other's existence in this time. Please listen to my side. That Ace of Swords energy of like good communication coming in, right? Good communication coming in to really talk things through. So rather than those assumptions, you know, they're going into the cave, they're going within to have this realization and then ultimately to share it with you. You are my dream come true. I'm shocked at your existence. So it's like they haven't connected to energies like this before, right? In their life. You know, this is such a bounty. This is such a Garden of Eden with all these roses and this love energy, right? Maybe that's the realization they're having, that they are in love with you. We have take a chance on love. So this is what they're considering. They're considering taking a chance on this connection on you, of being able to open their heart, to kind of be brave in that way. When we love, our lives are changed forever, excuse me. This is a card 23, breaks down to a 5. So beautiful. And then you get the card spiritual connection. Like I was saying at the beginning of the reading with that card dreams, opening yourselves up. This is a card 27, breaks down to a 9. A relationship has a connection that goes beyond this lifetime. And look at this. If you see the image there, they're connected by this band of energy, right? By the third eye. Like I was saying, all this psychic energy in each other's dreamscapes. So powerful, right? I'm going to take a look at one of these Messages of Love Oracle cards. These do contain shadow messages as well, just to make you aware. While we draw one of these cards. Go slow. Take time to get to know each other. This is an intense connection, like I was saying. Maybe you're getting to know each other at a deeper level. There's no need to rush this, right? Take your time. Maybe that's what it needs, like a kind of softly, kind of gentle approach to this, so that it doesn't feel like too much pressure. Honor the friendship is what I want to say as well. Opening up, so beautiful. So I see your person really being able to open up to you, that Ace of Swords, you know, going within themselves to have that realization in order to be more open, to take this forward. This is the Echo Soul Oracle deck, one of the Lumiere Oracle decks. Very beautiful energy. All right, that is everything that I have for you in this reading today. Hope you found it beneficial. Do give it a like. It's a beautiful way of supporting free tarot here on YouTube. If you feel called to, check out my friend Misha. You may have heard me mention how she reads the Akashic records. She can give you an insight into your soul's journey, who your soulmate is, if this person is your soulmate, what is the purpose of this connection, your past experiences, what your future is. Whatever you want to know, you can ask the Akashic records. They are an energetic library of your own soul. Beautiful Misha is offering $11.11 off her Akashic record reading. So for Lumiere subscribers, check that out. If you scroll right down the description box, you will find her details. You can look at her website and find out more about her there. But have an amazing week. I am sending you love and blessings in your situation, and I look forward to seeing you again soon here on Lumiere. You take care. Bye-bye. Hey, this is a reading for everyone who picked group number 3, the beautiful raw aquamarine. I love the energy that I get off this crystal. It really speaks to me. So yeah, let's take a look at the energy surrounding your connection. I'm so happy you're here. I'm going to begin by drawing a few oracle cards for the general energy surrounding you. And then we will get into your tarot and see what's going on. Relaxation. This is so nice. Spirit's just saying, look, you can relax in this, okay? Relax into the harmony, into the peace of this situation. You can relax. You do not need to kind of really get really intense about this, because the universe has got your back. The universe is kind of taking care of things for you. Maybe the case that you met each other perhaps as like a holiday romance or something like this. Perhaps there is like something significant where you spent a beautiful vacation together. Oh, I love this. We have the card Taking Risks as well, with this beautiful eagle image on here spreading its wings. So being asked to take a risk in this connection. Let's take a look at the deeper energy surrounding that. What it is that you're being, there's like a lot of fire energy there. You may be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius showing up here. Like there's a lot of expansive energy. You just see all that sky and space of that kind of wild, open kind of landscape showing up here. It's just like what I'm seeing is, you know, raising up, raising yourself higher, spreading your wings, being able to kind of explore. Right, there's a strong energy of kind of exploration, exploring each other, exploring this connection, getting to know each other. Definitely a strong message of like, you can just relax with this, you can let the universe kind of take care of this, just tune into that energy of abundance. Oh my goodness, you get the card Sorrow, so this is showing up. So maybe there is some difficulty or some sadness here. Maybe you feel like there's been a missed opportunity with this because somebody didn't take a risk. But again, this energy from Spirit of just like, you can relax into this, right? Just Take a few deep breaths. Relax into this. And what I'm hearing is relax into your knowing. So it's like your mind's doing one thing, but there is this inner knowing which you can connect to, which is really going to guide you if there are some difficult energies here. So, but I feel like you're being pushed, you're being called to kind of take a risk in this connection, or your person is to risk kind of opening the heart. Here we go, we've got the lady who's forgotten to put her top on. We love this lady. If you've been on the channel for a while, she likes to show her face, and more than just her face as well. But seriously, emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go. So this is what I'm seeing. It's just like, just relax into it. Can you kind of let go? Can you let it flow? I know it's much easier said than done, in order to create this expansion, right? This is like, you know, raising up, being able to see the bigger picture, you know, that bird's eye view of things, getting that bird's eye view and being able to see all the details, seeing the bigger picture, because sometimes our emotions can cloud our judgment, or like it says here, distort your perception of this situation. It's interesting. So let's get into your tarot, see what's going on here. Maybe that with this relaxation, you're kind of taking a break from this connection right now, or you're just like, someone in this connection is just like, I haven't got the bandwidth for it, I can't think about this right now. General theme is Seven of Swords, right? Intensity. So this can represent cheating. You get the Four of Pentacles just leaping out of the deck as well. So I'm going to take that. I feel like someone's closed off a little bit as a result of some sort of, can be deception, right? Can be deception. So it could be, you know, this is the classic card of cheating. That is only the case if you know about it. I'm not telling you something in a general reading that you don't already know. But the main feeling that I'm getting here is that somebody in this connection is really kind of self-sabotaging. Like Seven of Swords is the card of self-sabotage for me, right? Of trying to get away with something, right? Maybe trying to push at your boundaries. This is what I'm seeing with this Four of Pentacles. It's like they're trying to test your boundaries a little bit about kind of like, how much do you respect yourself? What's okay with you, right? And there is, that energy can show up in a healthy or unhealthy way. So you can take that how it resonates, right? We all test each other in relationships to see kind of what the boundaries are, to see who the other person is, you know, to see what is safe, right? To see what's okay. That is healthy. But like game playing, pushing those boundaries to kind of break those boundaries, to take advantage of somebody, right, is not okay. So, you know, this is going to resonate differently for different people, but there's definitely this kind of test of boundaries. And that may be kind of like a natural progression in your relationship, or a natural part of its unfolding, of getting to know one another, of getting to understand each other better, because boundaries really create a beautiful framework in which we can exist, right? We, like a lot of us, if we're codependent, like I am healing from codependency, I've been on this long journey, right? But boundaries create this safe space, okay, of like what's okay, so that we don't hurt the other person. So, and sometimes that journey of finding out what each other's boundaries are can be uncomfortable. So there may be a little bit of that there, a little bit of pushing against your boundaries, but it's just like, you know, are your boundaries steel? Are they solid, right? Are they built on firm foundations, or are they elastic? This is what I want to say to you, right? Look at this, past energies, Queen of Wands, Six of Wands, Ten of Cups, Leo's energy showing up very strongly here. Again, fire signs, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, right? Showing up here. It feels like this is a very intense connection. There's a lot of passion here, okay? So very magnetic, right? Maybe you're a power couple, feeling like you're really in your power, feeling like you really met somebody who is your kind of match, really. This is what I'm seeing. Just feeling like so intense, like on top of the world is what I'm hearing. For your past energies, when you met each other, this beautiful spark of attraction, of kind of that feeling of not being able to imagine your life before meeting this person, right? Okay, these energies can resonate, vice versa. Not being able to imagine your life before this person, feeling so much attraction, so much sensuality here, so much to explore, like a real expansion. And just like, what's nice is just like, and just feeling so confident in this connection, like wanting to show this person off, or they wanting to show you off, wanting to shout this love from the rooftops is what I'm hearing, right? Just full on, like head over heels in love or in lust. Let's see, we will explore this further. But there is that sensuality here, that kind of sensual attraction, right? And electricity between you both, but also 10 of Cups, complete emotional fulfillment and satisfaction. So there is that attraction there, but it's not just surface level, right? This 6 of Wands indicates, maybe it's just surface level. What it isn't, because the love runs deep with this 10 of Cups, right? The love runs deep. I'm picking up soulmate energy here of like a deep heart connection. Like a deep heart connection, deep, true, genuine feelings. 10 of Cups. Of just feeling like there was so much potential here, or there is so much potential here of deep feelings. It's like they've got you up on a pedestal, they've singled you out of a crowd is what I'm hearing. They see you in a beautiful light of like an amazing person. Maybe you're really kind of confident right now, or kind of stepping into your power. It's like your own self-love, the work that you've been doing on yourself, the work that you've done on yourself has drawn this person to you. Okay, and it doesn't mean, we're never done. We're never done with that experience of kind of working on ourselves. So I feel like this person has been drawn to you, right? Magnetized towards you in order to spark even greater learning, even greater awakening, even greater expansion. Again, this could be vice versa, right? Wow. Okay, we get Queen of Cups, 2 of Swords, and the Chariot. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio showing up here in your reading really strongly. So I feel like, wow, you are in this energy. You feel this love for them. You have so much compassion for them. It's like you're very emotionally intelligent, very emotionally mature. You have this compassion for them where you're just like, yeah, even though you're showing up maybe in the 7 of Swords way, in this self-sabotaging way, or in this way that's a little bit closed off, you have so much understanding about human nature, about human psychology, about the subconscious mind, about kind of people's triggers, about kind of that everybody shows up the way that they do based on their past experiences, based on their subconscious programming. It's like you understand that and you're able to extend compassion to them. So there is this gentle energy here, and there is love here, okay? You're anchored in those feelings, but equally there is a decision here about kind of moving forward confidently that I see that you're in right now. You're just like, well, because both of these are about choosing a direction to go in. And you want to choose yourself and your own happiness and what feels nourishing. This is what I'm sensing. You want to feel what feels nourishing. You want to find what feels good to you, right? That's the direction that you want to go in. But there's so much here where you're torn between your head and your heart, right? And I don't know what that is or how that's showing up for you. Just kind of tune into it, tune into your own intuition. But this is what I'm seeing, like this. There is this impetus, there is this desire to choose a direction, right? To not be in limbo, to choose this direction. And there is this fear here of losing out on love, or of losing out on something that's really, really good, or that feels really good to you. But like ultimately you have to choose yourself and what is nourishing to you is what I'm seeing. But there is this direction. But again, it's just like your heart feels one thing, but your head's saying something else, right? Let's explore this further. It's powerful. You really, it's like you're just at this crossroads now where you're just like, yes, I really, really want to make that decision. And the Spirit is saying, look, the power is yours, okay? You are empowered, no doubt. No doubt about that. You are empowered, and you are in the process of making an empowered decision about what is best for you, putting yourself first and being like, what is best for me in this moment? How can I show myself the most compassion? How can I show myself the most love? Okay, so we get 3 of Pentacles, Page of Wands, and the Emperor Aries energy showing up very strongly here in this connection. So it's just like, I feel like there's this leveling up process that's going on with your person, right? I sense that they see you as a guide or a teacher on the spiritual level. It's making me feel very emotional for some reason. It's like they're learning from you. It's like you are the leader. You're setting the tone for this about kind of how much you respect yourself, how strong you are in yourself, and that, again, that emotional integrity, that emotional maturity that you have, that emotional intelligence that you have. It's like you're the leader, you set the tone for this, and there's this energy of them looking up to you in some way, right? And it giving them insights, and them just thinking, it's like by knowing you, it's sparking them to want to level up, to be a better person, right? To be more solid in themselves. Right, divine masculine energy showing up here as well with this Emperor energy of kind of getting centered, getting grounded, knowing who they are. This is something that they're working on, but it's a work in progress. It is a work in progress, and I sense that they are kind of lagging behind you a little bit, and there is no judgment in that. There is at all. It's just where they are at in their spiritual journey. And for you, that may feel a little bit frustrating or a little bit confusing, like, why don't they get this? It's because they're a little bit further behind in their understanding than you are. And this is why you're extending that beautiful compassion from your heart space towards them, because they just can't see that yet, but they are working on that. They are on that journey, right? Of leveling up, of kind of becoming more solid, of kind of like stepping into their own power and into their own authenticity, right? And showing up to life in a whole new way, not just to this connection, but to life, is what I'm saying. But it's something that they are actively working on, whether they know it or not. On the spiritual level, this is their journey, this is their calling, this is what's going on with them. Okay, they've been invited, as a result of this kind of spark between you, they've been invited down this new path. And it is the path of their own expansion, and it's this path of kind of leveling up, of being, stepping into their own power, into their own authenticity, right? I like it. This is, sorry, I'm just being called to this while I'm shuffling. In this image, she is gazing into the water, right? This is the divine feminine, the divine masculine. These are not gender specific readings. There's always the yin and the yang in a connection, right? This is what we're seeing. She's gazing into that reflection. She's seeing herself in him, and he's seeing himself in her, right? But also what I'm hearing is she really sees him. Right? You, or whoever this is, right? Again, not gender specific, but it's just like you really see your person and they feel really seen. And this is making them feel very exposed, okay? Maybe quite vulnerable. They've never had anybody in their life who sees them in this way. Like, who sees them, like psycho-spiritually, being seen. Not just seen like with the eyes, but seen on the spiritual level. You really see them. It's like you understand them. You see into their soul, I guess you could say, right? And it's kind of making them want to squirm around a little bit. It's like it's uncomfortable because that gaze of being seen in that way is intense. Okay? How's that for a download for you? Let's see what's going on. You guys, right, you get the Ace of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles, and closing your reading, you get the Lovers. Gemini's energy showing up here, right? There is a strong motivation in this connection to make this work, okay? There may be a hiatus, there may be a little bit of time where you kind of reassess. Maybe you have to do that reassessment apart from one another, right? But there is this strong impetus, this strong motivation to make this work and to be in union. Soulmate energy here, I'm not surprised to see that, or twin flame if you resonate with that label, right? Strong energy, that spark has been lit between you. And you may take a break from this, or you may need to kind of talk things through or explore things, or things may feel a little bit stagnant. But again, there's this energy with the Seven of Pentacles of just like, where do we go from here? You know, from that Chariot energy of just like, where do we go from here? What's next for us? Okay, and what's next? The outcome is union. Okay, it is being together, connecting heart to heart, soul to soul. This is like the pinnacle, the Lovers. And it's such a beautiful image in this deck as well. This is the Fountain Tarot that I use. It's just like the most beautiful Lovers card I've ever seen. Because it indicates that connection of mind, body and spirit, the Holy Trinity, right? Between you both, of sharing, of mirroring one another. And there's a pyramid image on here as well. That may be significant to you. So it's just like, where do we go from here? Working on this together. This impetus, this incredible enthusiasm or motivation to put the work in to move this into a physical 3D union, right? I'm going to draw one of these cards from the Messages of Love Oracle cards. Please know that this deck contains both shadow messages, you know, the light and the shade, before I draw one. Get some more insights for you. We have protected. You are safe and divinely guided. I feel like this is a message that your person really needs to hear. Sorry, it's come out of focus. Okay? Of just being like that intense gaze of being really seen. Like, and making them feel exposed and vulnerable. We have second chance. This relationship deserves a second chance. Okay, so maybe you know, you've had one go at this and it hasn't really worked out, and you want to know what's going on for the future. Should you go separate ways, or should you have another go at this? This is really saying, look, this is worth a second chance. There's a lot of love here. There's a lot of potential here for a beautiful union. Okay. Sorry, there's a creaky old door that may be picking up, in case you're wondering what that noise is. In the background. Whoops, let's see what this is. We have the card New Love as well, so that fresh energy coming in for you. It's like, if you are having a second chance at this connection or at this love, it's like, don't pick up where you left off. It's like, can you think of this as like a whole new relationship, a whole new chapter, like turning that page into a whole new chapter. Leaving some things behind in order to embrace the new. We have it's not the right time. So your person may have said, look, I'm definitely getting that energy of just like, I don't have the bandwidth for this right now, and that intensity of being seen, of them kind of wanting to kind of shy away from it, look away from it. So the message that they may have come to you with is like, oh, it's not the right time, it's not the right time, I've got stuff going on. There we go. And then we have, I won't show you my weakness. So definitely maybe wearing a false mask, maybe just protecting themselves in some way, you know, not wanting to look vulnerable, you know, wanting to play it cool, wanting to look like they've got it all together. Having their guard up is what I'm hearing. They've got their guard up for this. Oh my goodness, you get the card Soulmate. Well, you can't be clearer than that. Look at this reading, you guys. Group number 3. The Lovers and Soulmate. Soulmate energy, twin flame energy here. They recognize you on the soul level, right? You were destined to meet this person. I sense that you've been together in many lifetimes before this. There is strong spiritual recognition between you both. And this is soulmate energy. Okay, that's everything that I have for you in this reading. It's been a very powerful reading. Do give it a like if you feel called to, because it's a beautiful way of supporting free tarot here on YouTube. Do check out my collection of Lumiere Oracle decks as well. We've used some of them in the reading today. This is the Echo Soul deck. I've got 5 decks for twin flame and soulmate connections, a minimalist inspired deck and a bohemian inspired deck as well for kind of general oracle reading. So I designed all those decks myself. Here in my studio in the English countryside. I've designed them all from the heart, so check that out. If you love indie decks, you may find something there which resonates with you. But I'm sending you love and blessings in your situation. I look forward to seeing you again soon here on Lumiere. You take care. Bye bye.